it's Kim here with Hannah, and we just want to do a go home video, thank you sweetheart, for you. So you have a place to kind of go back if you get stumbled and wasn't sure exactly how you were supposed to do things or what you were supposed to do with her. So we're just going to demonstrate her commands for you and kind of go through what to do, right? Are you tail wagging? Are you a cold girl? Okay, are you ready? Let's show mom and dad how you know how to sit. Hannah sitting. Very good girl. Hannah, show me your laying. When we say laying or lay down, she was actually the very first one to do it on the video. Very good girl. Good laying, Hannah. Good laying. So what we're going to do is now, because she's in that, we're going to ask for her weight. And weight is basically a three-part. It's either for a duration, a little bit of movement, or kind of a go out of sight. She's kind of in a weird position right now because I don't have too much to be able to go very far from her. So she's probably going to get up and turn herself around. But right now, we're just going to have her wait for time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good weight, and good girl. And we don't treat them every time. We treat them basically intermittently because we want that behavior to go stronger. So this way she never knows, is she getting a treat or not. The only thing that I really, really do treat all the time is here. Because what I want with that is I want that to be a go-to thing that they know they always get a treat, no matter where they're going, what it is. When you call them to here, they're getting a treat. So this way that makes that super, super strong because they're really going to want it for sure, right? Good girl. So Hannah's going to wait. So I put a little bit of movement into it. Good waiting, Hannah. I'm going to try to go over this way, but I'm going to be behind her, so she's going to want to turn herself a little bit. Waiting, Hannah. Good girl. And then I'm going to try to go in the bathroom, so I'm going to go out of her sight. Waiting, Hannah. Very good waiting. Very good girl. Very good job. Hannah, here, please. So we do here with a 2-finger target, and we know, basically, she knows that she has to do an automatic sit for us. So now we're going to work on your leave it. You ready? You want to work on leave it? And leave it is for everything you don't want her to touch. So, for example, you wouldn't say leave it if you were throwing a ball to her, then it would be drop it, which she has to be taught. She doesn't know that command. We didn't work on that command with them. But it would be like for your shoes or chewing on furniture or a rock or a stick or whatever you don't want her to have in her mouth, it's always leave it. And this is how you strengthen her leave it. Hannah, leave it. Well, first we can go a little faster than what I just did so she doesn't eat it. Because we don't want her to eat the ones off the floor. Ready, Hannah? Leave it. Hannah, leave it. Leave it. Good girl. The second she looks away is when I give her the treat. Leave it. No ma'am. Hannah, leave it. Good, leave it. Leave it. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay, we're going to start all over because you're not paying attention. Hannah. We're working. No ma'am. Hannah. And I'm glad this is happening because this will happen at home, and this way you know exactly what to do and how to handle it. So we don't say no to them with their name. We'll say or no ma'am. So as you saw when she kind of jumped up on me, I turned just a little bit and I said, no ma'am. All right? Hannah, we're leaving it. Ready? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Very good girl. And we don't want her to eat them off the ground. So as you saw, I totally reset our whole situation from working. She was not focused on this side. She was going basically where she was wanting to get the items and so forth. I turned a little bit, moved her a little bit direction of a different way, and we worked on it again, and she did fine with it. So it's a matter of just processing and letting them figure out what it is that they need to do and learning how to communicate with them. So right now we're just going to start on her walk. Come on, Hannah, let's go. Let's go, bye-bye. All right? And we use, once again, a very light leash. Hannah, here, please. Good girl. Very good girl. Good sit as well. Good job. So I'm going to put on the leash. We expect her to sit. So, Hannah, we're going to go out the door. We're going to go out the door slowly. Okay? So let's go slowly. Ready? Come on, Hannah. Follow me, please. Follow me, Hannah. Good girl. Good girl, Hannah. Very good. Good job. This way, wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, you got this tied around your leg. Don't worry about that stuff. All right, come on, let's go. Leave it. We just worked on leaving, and now you come back and you do that. Give me that stick. All right, let's go. Come on. Hannah, let's go. Walking. Hannah's walking. And you want the leash super loose, just like this. Hannah, push me. Good girl. Doesn't matter which side she's on. We just want her to be able to stay with us. I can even drop the leash. And I think you guys saw this when you were here with Jade and so forth, as far as just kind of making sure that she stays with us and focusing on us, that we're going back and forth. If she kind of gets sidetracked, we'll call her back to here. Hannah, are you going to walk with me? Are you going to walk yourself? Are you going to walk yourself? Good girl. Very good girl. Follow me, Hannah. Very good girl. And once again, we stop. What do you do when you stop, Hannah? Hannah, you stepped on your own leash. Hannah sitting. Very good girl. Very good girl. And that is Trans. Thank you. Thanks, guys.